always, I'm Nico. Welcome back to Maryland Marini. Sorry I've been gone for a while, but life gets in the way and we get a little busy. But I wanted to keep you updated, so here I am. If you haven't liked, subscribed, or shared any of my videos, you can do that. And if you don't, I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. I do this for fun. So let's hop into the stuff I'm gonna show you, and we'll get to a time lapse somewhere in this video. So the first thing we were working on is my buddy's go-kart with this powerful ass 16 horsepower Duramax motor. And I mean, this thing is powerful. Things I've done to it so far, I welded this because his rear axle is messed up. So the only way I can get this nut to stay on is by welding it on, and he's never gonna need to take it off. I'll probably be the one to do the maintenance on this cart for him. But when he bought the cart, the guy that sold it to him did not give him a good alignment. This cart has been ghetto rigged from the start. So this whole front end was only supported by this steering bar. I got to do some more welding, but I welded 2-inch metal pieces in between here and over there. I cut the bar in half, his control arm, to shorten it so I can get the alignment better. I still got another inch. That way I gotta go, and this wheel will be good. And then his rear axle is bent because whoever was driving this cart beforehand, they slammed into the back here, and that side on over there, the left-hand driver's side, is actually bent, and I can't bend it back. I just can't. So what I did was I took the rear axle bar out, flipped it around, put the bent side over here, because this wheel, we're not too concerned about this wheel. We're more concerned about the wheel over there, because that's where all the driving, the chain, and the brake is at, and the brake wasn't staying on. But when I flipped it around is when I found out that it's actually bent on that side, because no matter what, it was still wobbling. It was going like this. So I'm gonna do my best to space his wheel away from his chain, because the previous wheel was getting eaten up, because the wheel, if you know these types of race car tires, if you can see how far it goes in, this part was hitting the chain right here. So I need to move the axle over more so it will no longer do that. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna be doing today, trying to get my buddy's cart going. So let's hop into this time lapse and see if we can get this done. We're gonna tighten this up by these bolts right here. Still a little loose, but you want it to have some play, because if it's too tight on this clutch, the motherfucker won't go. But it's not as loose as it was though. So right here where you see me walking back, I took the go-kart out for its first test run after I went ahead and worked on it and welded some stuff up. And the keyway broke off, and I was left stranded a mile or 2 miles down the street from my house. I had to leave the go-kart in somebody's front yard that was nice enough to let me leave it there, and I had to walk those 2 miles back. So fucking exhausted. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you those parts that broke right now. So working on my buddy's go-kart with the 16 horsepower Duramax motor, I took it out after I got everything, and I thought it was good put together, and it snapped the keyway. If you can see that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna just weld this to the rear axle, because that's crazy. when I took all this apart originally, the only thing holding this in place was a drill bit, a broken drill bit. So whoever worked on this go-kart, what the fuck were you doing? So here's what the engine did to the keyway. Now, this is my fault for not pushing the keyway further into the rear sprocket, and it didn't have enough to bite on, but that's ridiculous that it destroyed the keyway like this. Like, it's just wild.
That it runs, you can see that it drives, and you can see that it works. And that's a day's worth of work.
So this is the next day. Mans came and picked up his go-kart, and he went ahead and took it out for his first test ride, and he was enjoying the hell out of it. And in the next clip, you're gonna see me going ahead and driving the go-kart back to his house, and he's keeping up with me in speed.
This nigga going faster than me. Fucking. It's trying to do more, Slim.
So as you can see, got his go-kart fixed, got it back home to him. He was happy, he was ecstatic, but the go-kart got fixed in one day, and that was just me trying to help a friend out, and I'm glad I was able to get it done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move on back to my Yoshi go-kart and some of my other projects that I'm currently trying to work on. Trying to build a mini bike and another Earth dog, so those videos will come soon. I'm probably going to be releasing a lot of videos back to back because YouTube has been doing this thing where, because I was using songs that were sampled from other artists, I didn't have the copyright claims to the music, and I don't want to have anything over my head or my channel's head. So I'm going to delete all of my videos that have copyright claims against them, and I will create new intros, outros, and I will put my own crappy music that I created into my videos, so I do not have to worry about YouTube saying that I took someone else's content. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. I would love it if you liked, subscribed, and shared, and if not, I don't give a shit anymore. I hope you enjoy the content. I do this for fun. Have a good day.